Comes around, goes around, it comes back around, full circle.
Catch up.
We're doing it again.
All right.
Okay.
I was looking.
What comes around, goes around, it comes back around, full circle. What's good with y'all? Back with another video, and you know we the boys back with it. Today we're talking about being happiness makers. So I guess it kind of fits that, you know, Shunny make me a geek. Every time I always Shunny, I'm always geeking, bro. Like he always doing something that's.
Shunny be blowing me, bro. I'm not.
What, bro? This is.
I won't say no.
Blowing me, bro.
I said that on camera, bro.
No, say what you have to say.
Nah, say what you guys get
Say
up
what you have to say, bro. What you
Get it off your chest.
Nah. Y'all be on some.
What we
Different
be on?
type of time.
But shoot, with another video, bro. Today's title is happiness makers. Like, when people like being around you, like every time you go around people, it's like, oh, it's so and so, or it's like, oh, it's so and so. You know what I'm saying? I don't like those people that like you just come around and they just be pessimists, bro. Like you're throwing the vibes off.
Always got attitude.
Always got attitude. Always got a problem with something, bro. I know. We got a teammate like that always hating, bro.
Oh my gosh, top tier hater, D1 hater.
Well, I'm not Division One. He all American. I'm not gonna say no names because come on, but fool, we're talking about the clothing brand. Neil. Everybody in the locker room, you know what I'm saying? You had your joint on, modeling that joint. Everybody's like, ski, that joint is sweet. Like, bro, that joint not even torch like that, bro. That look like something I get out of Old Navy.
Oh my gosh.
He said, but he always start off with, I'm not hating, but you know how people be
bro,
hating.
you're hating, bro. Nobody said you're hating the you.
Like, bro, top tier hater, bro. You good man's though, we gotta get him right. But like, think about it though. Like, y'all know anybody like that, bro? Like, they just be hating for no reason, bro. Like, this is a dark cloud of energy. Like, just walking around. They're just walking around like,
Bro, I told you, Shunny be geeking, bro.
they just walking around just a dark cloud of energy, bro.
Yeah.
We throwing the vibes off. So like, how do you deal with those people though?
Bro.
Like, what do you do?
That's the question I've been trying to. Okay, I know the answer, but trying to see the fruit of it, it's just like, man, it's taking so long. Like, no, I just wish some people could just do a night and day change, like from now to tomorrow. So I always ask like people above me, like, man, what do I do about this person, or what do I do about this situation with this person in it, and the way that they're responding. They give me the same answer every time, bro. Pray for them. Keep doing positive things towards them so they can see, and eventually they'll change. And just time heals all, man. Time is the main factor, because you know what I'm saying. Like I wish it's not gonna happen overnight. And it's crazy that I asked like 3 people that this year, what do I do about this negative person, bro? Like, what do I do? And they all say the same thing. Those 3 things is all the same thing. Bro. And it's like, bro, I just wish that they will be able to change like right now. Cause like, why can't you just be happy? Be happy. Everybody around you is vibing. Everybody around you is happy. Why can't you
I used to be that person. I used to be that person when I was a kid. Like, I just be negative for no reason.
Negative Nancy.
Not even negative Nancy. I feel like it was. I feel like it was psychological though. Like my mind is one of my biggest assets, and I feel like as you're in your walk with Christ, the devil attacks what is your biggest asset to you. Like, let's say somebody was created to be a public speaker. The devil will try to shun that person and make them feel like their words are insignificant. Right. You know what I'm saying? And my mind being the way that it is, when I was an adolescent, call it like 12, 13 years old, like there's a lot of stuff going on in my head and I wasn't really too sure of it. And I always feel these emotions. I always be sad, anxious. I always be depressed. And it's like, I felt like I was the black sheep of my family. Like, asking my like people, my siblings, my mom, my dad, like I just be in my room and I just lock my door and just be by myself. And I know in my heart of hearts that affected the rest of my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that made them feel like that the atmosphere was always like, it was always timid, it was always melancholy, it was always dark. When everybody else in the family is downstairs and why is Duke upstairs? You know what I'm saying? Lock
Mhm.
himself in his room. Why you doing that? It's for obviously nobody like it was kind of unspoken sometimes, but sometimes my mom would address it like, bro, why you so dark? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
seriously, my parents they called a therapist on me. Like they called a doctor, try to ask me, yo, what's wrong with you? I just cried, bro. I was that kid. I was that kid like.
You want somebody to start geeking.
No, yo, I just thought about that show made video.
Bruh.
The show made video, bro. Oh my goodness.
You want me to laugh at him?
He wants you to. He's
I saw
reaching.
it.
I looked at you. I knew you were gonna start geeking, so I made sure.
I looked away. I looked away.
You gonna check, bro? I'm trying to get you right, bro.
No, you're not. You're a tripper. Sandy, you're straight, bro.
You see what I'm saying, bro? You trying to be like that? Nah,
Yeah, bro. I just cry all the time, bro.
It's good to cry, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna cry, but like when I was a kid, bro, I just cried. Like I wouldn't know why. I wouldn't not. I wouldn't know why. I'm just come home and I just be sad, bro. And I knew that me being sad will put the rest of my family in a place where they don't want to be at. It's like when people who are negative all the time, you're not realizing it's not just you, bro. It's not just you that you're affecting. It's not just your mental that you're, putting at stake. It's the people around you, bro. Imagine if, you know what I'm saying? Before we recorded, honestly, Daniel was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to go on him, but look, I'm using this as a practice example. This happened like 20 minutes ago. And like Daniel being asleep, like the energy was like, yo, like we got 3 people in the room, but there's only 2 people's energy that's being, you know what I'm saying? The aura of 2 people's energy is the only ones in the room. And there was something missing. Like if you're in a room, there's 3 people in the room, but there's only 2 people really there, there's gonna be something missing. It's like, but now he's awake, and I was like, okay, like this is the full circle, bro. It's like everything is coming together because 3 people are in the room and 3 people are here. No, yeah, because like sometimes you're in the room but you're not there. You're not only putting yourself at stake, putting now people's like, dang, like I don't know what to say. Like, what do I do? They're uncomfortable now. They can't even be in a space where they can be their authentic selves around you because they're like, yo, they're stepping on eggshells. So like, bro, like people who are like that, I'm not, because I was like that too. So I understand what it feels like to just like not really understand like your emotions. Like you gotta process it, bro. As human beings, you gotta go through a vetting process of why do I feel this way? What makes me feel this way? Why am I happy? Why am I sad? And you know what makes you happy. You know what makes you sad. So you don't put yourself in situations that make you sad. It's something like that, bro. But I just feel like, bro, we gotta be happiness makers, bro. Like, like Shuddy is the glue to all 3 of us. It's like Shuddy just be geeking, bro. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Man, shoot. I be thinking about what does it mean to be like to bring happiness. And shoot, first I just think like, dang, happiness can be temporary, but it's important to like draw that happiness from somewhere or draw that joy from somewhere, despite like what the room is looking like. And it brings me back to like, okay, we're talking about that one person in the room. For me personally, like when I sense like bad energy, bro, bro, stop tripping. You see what I'm saying?
Me personally, it's like
That's your thing.
that's my thing. Go ahead, man.
When I sense bad energy in the room,
And you just
and
feel
while
it, bro.
everybody else is like just cool, I just be looking like
Bro,
I be looking like tighten up. Like, why are you being like that? And it kind of like I allow it to just throw me off, bro.
Why?
Bro, cause like, how can you not see what you're doing? That's my thing. Like, how can you not see?
Everybody else
Yeah, it's bigger than yourself, and I feel like negative energy comes from being selfish. Cause you're so wrapped up in like, nah, I don't care. It's about me. Like, you're not worrying about like how you could be affecting other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a priority to you. Like, your mom raised you to. Well, my mom raised me to be kind. My mom raised me to make sure I say please and thank you. My mom raised me to make sure I hold a door open for somebody. Mm-hmm. And those things add up to just being like a really good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a selfless person.
I look at it this way though. But what if it's like, why am I trying to act positive and happy when I'm really not?
Well, you not acting happy is not gonna make you any happier.
Because let's say you're acting happy, but deep down, like you're not even happy. So it's just like, why am I even like I'm not faking this. Like I'm not gonna fake it. Like I'm like nah, bro. I don't care, bro.
Seek help.
Yeah, I feel like people don't really understand where true joy comes from. True joy and true happiness comes from God. All good things come from God. It's like you're trying to find happiness in, let's just put it practical, us being college students. You know, trying to look sweet on Instagram. How many likes you get on Instagram? How many followers you got? How many people know who you are? Like popularity contests, who got the most drip, who got the most designer. That's the facade of happiness. It's a fallacy that external things will make you happy. But once you really sit down and evaluate who am I and what was I made to do, that's joy. Like I get joy when I know that I did what I was supposed to do today because that's who I am and that's what I was made to do. That's where you get satisfaction from. As a human being, we get satisfaction from doing what we were created to do. And when you continue to do that and wake up and do it and wake up and do it, like your life just becomes joyous because God's hand is over your life and He's constructing your life in accordance to His will. So why won't you be happy when you're doing what God told you to do? When you're doing what God made you do? It's like an iPad. You know what I'm saying? The iPad's not going to function properly when you try to use it as a telephone. I use that what's it called, analogy before, but it's like that's not what you were made to do.
Look.
You can do that. You can do that. Call.
You can definitely FaceTime.
But not call.
FaceTime
Am I tripping?
audio.
Alright, bro. I'm about to say, I'm about to try that today right now.
You got all these devices, you don't know how to use none of them. Talking about what's cinematic mode. You don't know what cinematic mode
Why
is.
are you doing that on camera?
So, obviously, not trying to spoil your happiness, bro.
Yeah, happiness maker.
I get joy. I get joy. I wake up like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel the cold air. I'm like, yeah, I'm up to date. You know what I'm saying? That's my joy. You know what I'm saying? Being able to meet my friends and stuff like that. That's my light right there. And
But
like,
question: What makes y'all happy? Like what makes you happy?
That guala.
life.
What?
That guala, that money.
What makes you happy, bro?
Life, bro. My family, my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
it's just a blessing to be alive. You know, like you really gotta think it. Like when you read your word, like you really have to think about it. Like, damn, like this is a blessing. Like we're up right now.
All right, that's cool. Now give me the real answer.
No, I'm so serious.
That sounded like
The way I see it, bro. Like me, I was born in Nigeria, and I have so much family in Nigeria, and like half of them already died already. So it's like now when I wake up, I'm like, dang, I'm in America and I'm alive. So it's like that's my joy, that's my happiness, and I get to see my family again. A lot of people don't get to see their family the next hour, the next second, and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? That's my type of joy. Like even though when I'm mad, it's like, dang, I still got my family. You know what I'm saying? I got my friends. I'm alive today, so that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, and then me, I used to be always a negative person too as well. Like I just look at people with that stink eye, like, bro, get away from me. But
sure, bro.
now that I see it, now that I see it, it's like, bro, you gotta be a blessing to other people. Like people are gonna see you, like, why is this guy so happy? And then me, I'm gonna tell you, it's God. And then they, I'm like, I want to be happy too. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to God too. Let's see what happens. You know? That's how I move on. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy now. Real talk. Well, it got better last semester. Nah, bro. I used to just want to punch everybody that come to me, talk to my face, like, bro, get out my face.
Yeah.
So you want to punch me?
Nah, bro. I got used to you. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I got used to y'all. But like other people, like, I was just like, bro, get out my face, bro. Like, I only want to talk to you, but
Ooh, name somebody specific.
you want me to do that?
No.
No, bro.
She
I was joking.
She's not
All right,
ready.
shoot. So, what makes me happy? Also is making other people happy. Like,
Stole my answer. You weird. You weird.
Oh.
You weird.
make other people happy, man. One thing that like it just keeps me going. I'll give you an example. Today we have the first day of spring ball practice, and it's raining outside. It's really cold, and we're stretching. And one of the trainers walks by, and I just got a big old smile on my face. And he's like, "Man, you always smiling despite everything. You wet. People are here complaining, but I'm walking past you and you're smiling." And it's just like, I said, "How do you do it?" I said, "Man, it's the joy of the Lord." That literally just happened today. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Man, I'm gonna be sad when you go." I said, "Bruh." Because it's just like little things like that. Like, it's true. Like, it's just like reciprocated, positive, like positivity, and it's just like where it comes from. It comes from the Lord. So when I'm able to like do things or just casually be me and casually be like a happy or like a positive normal person, and people can like just like see it and not see it as like, oh, Daniel's being regular, but no, like Daniel's being Daniel's happy. Daniel's naturally normally a positive happy person. You know what I'm saying? And that just keeps me going. Like it's like wow, God is good. Like when I'm keeping my focus on the things of the Lord, and I'm keeping my focus on just being a better me every day, and seeing that God sees me, through other people and just through His hand. It's like dang, that keeps me going, bro. That keeps me happy. To be honest, it's like a recycle. I can be happy. I can be thanking God for just like what He's doing for me, and in my thankfulness, more blessings are coming. It's just like recycling, being thankful for what I have, even if it seems like not much, compared to others. It's tough.
Yeah. So what makes me happy is making other people happy. Um,
I'm trying to be like me, man. I'm not gonna lie. You had all this time to switch your answer.
what am I supposed to my answer for if that's really it's authentic?
Okay, explain it.
I'm about to. Let me cook, bro. I feel like if your impact is not made while you're around, your value is not missed when you're gone. Like,
say that again?
if your impact is not made when you're around, your value is not missed when you're gone. Like, nobody noticed that you left. Like, if you leave a room and then tell everybody, can people feel your energy that's not there anymore? Like, you know what I'm saying? You walk in the room, you don't have to say anything. The whole room just brightens up because just your aura is just so pleasant to be around. And like he said, but I originally said, what makes me happy is making other people happy. I love getting people stuff. I love buying people gifts, bro. And I love seeing people's faces when when I buy them the things that they aspire for, without even just asking. Like, all my friends know if you eat with me, bro, you're not paying for nothing. That's why I try to keep my like circle kind of tight knit because like it's not everybody that you
right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like like I love making people smile, bro. I love my mother always taught me how to give compliments, how to be have charisma, have certain aura to you that people just like being around. Like, can people stand you? Like, think about like how long do people have a timer when they're around you? Like, some people, I'm not gonna lie, like I got a timer for them. Like, bro, like I'm giving this boy, this girl 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I know they about to just start saying something crazy.
Rubbish.
Like, I'm not even trying to hear that.
The most rubbish.
Just like, but like, there's some people I can be around all day, no timer, 2 days, 3 days, a whole week. You know what I'm saying? Just back to back days. Like, damn, you don't even notice that I just spent the whole week with this person because every time, every single second I spend with them, it's memorable. It's something that I treasure, and I treasure. I respect people, and I show people my gratitude for just being a good person to me by just blessing them. I'm a blessing to be a blessing. Like, I ask God for all the resources that He's been able to bless me with, so I can give it back to people. I'm not necessarily in this world for me. I'm in it for everybody around me. Like, when I'm up, my men up. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You feel me? So it's like I'm not so worried about myself. I feel like you said before, I understand what you were saying about being a pessimist, being negative comes from selfishness.
Right.
Because when you don't actually get what you want, nobody else can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I can't have it, the example you were talking about this morning, not even gonna say that, but like when bro couldn't get what he wanted, now he mad, like bro, like he mad at everybody, and it's like your energy is just off because you couldn't get what you wanted. But it's like, okay, everybody else got it, she got it, he got it, but you can't see that people got what they wanted. You worried about, dang, I didn't get what I want. Now nobody gonna be happy. It's a very peculiar mindset to have. Like, if you don't get what you want, that means nobody else can benefit from what they have. Bro. Like, that's not tough. Like, be a blessing to other people. God should be able to bless you so you can be a blessing. Like, the skills that you have. Some people are made funnier than others. Like, some people aren't funny and some people are.
Some people are made funnier looking than others.
Yeah, like Sonny.
I look better than
No, you.
I'm not gonna lie. Comment who looks better.
What? A poll? This guy just put a poll.
I'm not gonna lie. Comment who looks better.
No, veto.
I'm not gonna keep lying.
Executive
I'm not gonna keep
veto.
going.
No, shut up. You know what these podcasts for?
Definitely no pool.
No, this guy is pretty. Nobody wants.
What?
Nobody wants a pretty boy.
What they want then?
You're a black boy like me. You know. I'm ego.
Self-confidence.
You have any input to
brings
what we're talking
happiness.
about? Any input?
Self-confidence brings happiness.
Okay,
That's a
cool,
good
cool,
one.
cool.
Joy.
Good one.
Joy. I just seek joy knowing I look better than both.
Wow. Wow. That's a blessing, bro.
You thank God. It's a
Some
blessing.
people wake up in delusions.
Hmm.
Wake up and live a false reality. But it's okay.
Stop looking at my iPad, bro. Like, get your own. I have joy that we both have iPads.
He took my hand. Oh my god.
It was like, yeah, bro.
I'm not holding nothing more.
No way, bro. It's good to have bros, man. You know, it can be times where it's like really, really difficult to be casual, be normal, be happy, be, you know what I'm saying, like, but when you have people around you that you can reach out to before or after you make a mistake, or, you know, even during the time you're not feeling like your best self, you know what I'm saying? It's good that you can have brothers to talk to and they can lift you up.
Yeah, it's a blessing because not everybody have that, bro. Not everybody can have that. So I tell you.
And that's crazy because like your day could be like going not so well, and just one conversation with your guys like just change the whole trajectory, bro. And it's because like they can spread that positivity, bro. And what does it mean if like your whole friend group is just a whole bunch of negative people, bro? Y'all all not happy.
You gotta get out the way, bro. Somebody gotta be happy.
I think about happiness like a virus.
It is.
Like
Happiness
a
is
viral
like a virus.
infection. Like if I'm happy,
Don't touch my bag. don't touch my head.
What?
This guy finds joy in making fun of me. Like,
nobody. I didn't even say
Leave me
anything.
alone,
What
bro.
did I say?
watch out, bro.
I find
Bro, you guys are silly.
happiness is a virus. So let's say like Shani is a pessimist and Daniel is a pessimist too. Like they just woke up and decided just to be on time. Like that's what we're on today. But I'm happy. And so if I'm happy, I have a conversation with Daniel. And it's like, wait, bro, you just made me laugh. Like I said something funny. Now we're both happy. But we still have Shani to handle. So imagine 2 versus 1. Like there's no way that 2 opposing forces can lose to an opposing force. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like, bro, like if now Daniel and I, like, bro, Shani tripping, like, why you like this? And then we say something funny. Now he started geeking. Now everybody happy. It's just like a viral infection. And now his happiness, Daniel's happiness can go to his mom, and Daniel's mom's happiness can go to her coworker. My happiness can go to my mom. My mom's happiness can go to her coworker. Shani's happiness can go to whoever Shani talks to, and then whoever Shani talks to, his happiness is like full circle, bro. Comes around, goes around, and comes back around full circle.
Yeah. Like imagine like high school, 7 a.m. Like you just decide. You know how remember high school
Like,
days?
you had to
You
pick a
decide you're gonna be mad that day. You're gonna be mad that day, and you just go to class and you meet your man.
Like somebody gotta keep people on edge, bro.
Bro.
Gotta keep them guessing.
Bro, I remember I used to go to high school. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be mad this day. Like, I'm not talking to nobody. And then I see my mans in the class, and then you just say something that made me laugh. Bro. And then it's like, I'm happy the whole day.
You know the
like,
type of people that you won't gotta say nothing, and then y'all just start geeking.
yeah, bro.
Like you just looking at
That's Shani.
It's just good vibe. You trying to say, bro?
No, he's just saying like, bro, we know we gonna geek when we're around.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Man, but the same way though, it can work the opposite way though.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're not like, if you're not girded up with like, you know, the word of God, or like a very strong understanding of like just how people work. You know what I'm saying? You could be that positive person, but let's say now the roles are flipped. You're around 2 negative people and it's just you. You know, what you gonna do?
Well, you gotta get away.
You got to.
You gotta get away from people like that. Like people who just sap your energy. Energy vampires.
Hey, come out! Get behind me, vampire!
Wow.
Like people who just suck your energy out, bro. Like that's draining. Imagine being around the same people every day. Like, bro, I got this idea, bro. Like,
Bro,
idea trash, bro.
trash, bro.
Free it. And that could have been a generational idea. But your men around you, who are your men around you, bro? Who are the people around you that's telling you like not motivating you, putting you in a spot that's bringing you down to a level of thinking? Like I'm not saying that says show me your two closest friends and I'll show you the type of person that you are. It's like you just had negative men, vampires for friends. It's like yeah, vampire yourself eventually. Eventually morph into a vampire.
Eventually.
When the moon comes out, what's that show?
Bro,
Teen
that's
Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
I used to watch that joint with my sister.
That was my joint though.
So yeah, it's like bro, when everything comes down to it, you really see the level of character based on the people that you're around. And it's like, yo, if you keep having friends that are just pessimists, everything, nah, that's not it, bro. Nah, that's not tough. Nah, that's not it, bro. No constructive criticism, just straight going on you. Like it would be one thing like, okay, like I say stuff to Daniel sometimes, I say stuff to Shay, Daniel says stuff to me. If it's not tough, I tell him it's not tough. I'm telling him why it's not tough. Not just go on him like, yo, it's not sweet. You know what I'm saying?
And even what you could do better.
Yeah. Like that's not sweet, but you could do this.
Yeah.
But if you just go on like, oh, that's not tough, yeah, free that. Like, why are you being like that?
There's no level of support in that.
No support, bro. Just hate. Stop being a hater, bro. That's the MO for this podcast. Just stop hating. Spread love. Possibility. Possibility?
Positivity.
You got any chance? What are you doing? Like, you always doing something.
Bro, like you said, spread love. I'm trying to put out a symbol, like you can put an effect, you know.
You have any 10 cents, 15 cents?
Even 5.
55 cents, 50 cents.
Yeah, man.
1 cent. Looking like 50 cents.
Leave me alone, bro. Yeah. Spread love, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. It just feels good to like, you know, spread love, just to be happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't understand. Like, why just be like, I'm gonna run this person day to day? Like, what's the point of that? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no joy in that. Like,
man, I don't think people intentionally choose.
It's not even intentional. It's just like
to ruin somebody's day. It's just like, bro,
like you said, it's just selfish. Like,
at the end of the day,
yourself.
At the end of the day, like I go back to the question you asked me, like, how do you handle, you know, other people? Oh, the question that you asked, how do you handle people that are like negative? And it's just like you have to come to an understanding in yourself to know, like, bro, he's not doing it intentionally, or she's not doing it intentionally. She's not the way she is for no reason. There's a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? And when you come to that understanding, it's kind of like you're being selfless as well, because you can choose to be petty. You can choose to have a smart mouth back and reciprocate. What's that going to do? Choose peace. Choose love. You know what I'm saying? Treat that person like you would treat your little brother, your little sister, your big sister, if they did something wrong to you. You know what I'm saying? Forgive them. You know, because like you responding in that way is not going to do nothing. You know, nothing for the team, nothing for your life, nothing for their life. It might even make it worse. You know what I'm saying? So you could choose to go I'm gonna reciprocate. They did me. I'm gonna do them back 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's crazy?
Consistently doing each other.
This is bringing me to the point where, bro, me and Daniel, you know what I'm saying? We got 2 friends. Our friends were over as well. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made me mad, bro. I get that person a silent treatment. Right, bro. I get it right. No, I said it right. I get that person a silent treatment that whole day, bro. And it just made things worse, bro. Yeah. The energy was so off.
Yes, just spoiling the atmosphere.
I'm not gonna lie. It did not end well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have done that, but, you know, threw me off, man. That's what happened, but it won't happen again. I'm sorry to that person. I apologize. I apologized before, you know. It took that person.
It took you a couple days to even develop an apology.
What do you mean? It took me that
a couple days. You was not ready to apologize, bro.
Bro, she wasn't trying to apologize to me, bro. Listen, I enjoyed that night, bro. I was happy.
You don't. She wanted selflessness. You don't need an apology in order to apologize to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can develop your own understanding of like, okay, this is what I perceive the situation. Let me come and lay my wrongs down and then step back. If that person is prompted to apologize, we bless God. If they're not, we still bless God because they see like, damn, this person just apologized to me, even though you know what I'm saying? I'm responding this way. And it's like, it comes back around full circle. You know, you don't need an apology in order for you to. You
gotta be humble, bro. Put your pride aside. I'm not gonna lie.
And that's not easy, though.
It's not easy. Sometimes you gotta take something to the chin, bro. Keep it pushing. You gotta realize that, okay, as a man, I'm just gonna talk as a man right now. Like, bro, I know y'all got women in your lives, and not even just like me growing up. I grew up with 3 women: my grandmother, my mother, and my sister, and that just taught me a lot about just women and emotions. Like sometimes, bro, it's not about right or wrong. It's about peace. Like, how about you're right and I'm right, and we just conclude on the fact that we just come to a disagreement, agree to disagree, and just take it to the chin. Like, it don't got to be a back and forth all the time. Like, you get into arguments with people, you get into disagreements with people. You're trying to prove your point. Prove your point. That's pride. Like, put your pride aside, bro, and just take it to the chin. Cool. Yeah, you have this way, I have this way, or yeah, just come to a
understanding.
Yeah, come to understand.
Understandment. That's the most perfect
What
word.
English did y'all have in high school?
Understandment. Perfect.
Are you standing on it?
It's
Ten
a
toes down.
It's a word.
God, that was
Understanding.
Okay,
Take that
like
back.
correction.
It just comes to a mutual
That's
understanding.
really not a word, though.
Oh,
It has the red line underneath.
yeah, I know your essays went dumb, bro.
I be saying that, bro.
Yeah, stop saying that yesterday. But like, y'all just come to a mutual agreement. Like, who don't look it up? You only gonna embarrass yourself.
Promise you wrong.
While he looks that up, just come to a mutual understanding that what's okay. Like, we can agree to disagree, but how do we move forward from this? Like, it's not just okay. We agree to disagree, but why not see you tomorrow morning giving each other the cold shoulder? It's like, nah, let's come to a happy medium. Let's come to a spot where it's like, okay, like we can move accordingly and sync. He's baffled. No, bro, it's not a word.
But what does that do for you to like coming to that like understandment?
Understand?
What does that do?
You
for
see,
you?
understanding and agreement. You put it together. Understanding.
Wow.
Are you Webster?
Combination.
Webster.
Urban combination, bro. So it's a word in urban dictionary.
That gotta be a podcast topic.
So yeah. So just don't make fun of me because a lot of y'all thought that was a word too. So I don't want to hear that.
Nobody thought that, bro.
I say that word a lot. A lot of people be saying that to me.
So what does that do? What does coming to that understanding do to just like your atmosphere and your peace? That saves you some frustration because the sooner you can do it, the sooner that negativity affects other things in your life. Like for example, I get into an argument with Doom and I've actually never argued with Dunkule and it ended up bad. Like we've always like argued and came to some sort of agreement. Like, okay, bro, either you're tripping or I'm tripping, but let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Like the sooner you can come to that understanding,
none of our
agreement.
Understand? None of our arguments lasted more than 15 minutes.
No more than 15 minutes, bro.
I be like he be frying me, but it's like, bro,
this guy is sassy, bro.
Hey,
the close. Nah, they don't be petty. If you blow Daniel, like be fair to be petty. Fool, what I realized, like even with the friends that I'm getting closer to, the closer you get to somebody, the more opportunities that you have to step on their toes.
yes.
Somebody can step on their toes if they're all the way across the room, but like Shani right now, he has the opportunity to step on my toes because he's right next to me.
Watch out.
But it's like, as you get closer to people, you have a better understanding for them, and you have a better understanding of how they operate and the things that.
He's really trying to make fun of me.
No, we're gonna use that for the rest of the video.
Okay, better understanding.
Better
Understanding, bro.
of how you guys can come because you know that person's tendencies. Like, okay, this person likes this person doesn't like this. Like now it's malicious. Now you got me messing up my words.
Malicious.
Now it's malice. It's malice now. You intentional. Like,
see what you did.
This negative energy, bro.
That was you. You wanted to make fun of me now.
Wow, no, full circle.
Full circle.
Finish this, your son.
Now y'all can come to an agreement. You have a better understanding of how that person operates. So you intentionally going out your way to kind of throw that person off. That's malice. Like I said, that's ego and that's pride. Like, why am I know Daniel, like, okay, I got an example. So we got kitchen knives and we have covers to the kitchen knives. Me personally, sometimes I be washing the dishes and I just put the knife on the cover. But I don't necessarily see, because we have like 6, 7 different knives. I don't necessarily see which cover fits to what knife. I'm just trying to wash the dishes and, you know what I'm saying, do something else because, like, I'm trying to get out the way. So Daniel's like, bro, this cover does not go on this knife.
And I say it just like that, too.
It's just like, bro, I was sitting down, he came over here, he's like, bro, what is this? I'm like, that's a knife. He's like, bro, that doesn't go there.
Obviously. Obviously.
Some of the knives look the same, bro.
Okay,
No, I'm saying like obviously
That
it doesn't
doesn't
go on
go
there.
okay, bro. Alright, bro.
Obviously they want to put it on
Okay,
there.
bro. Okay.
I'm trying to stand up for this guy. He's like,
So sometimes it's like, so we came out, I'm like, okay, bet. And so next time I was washing dishes, came to my remembrance that, okay, this knife goes with this knife. And I even sent him a picture. I said, look, both of the knives are having their, what's it called?
The matching case.
Yeah, matching cases. It's like, I just had that intentionality because it's like, bro, imagine he told me that I just continue to put the case on the knife that doesn't belong. And then every time I see it, we just build up like, bro, like, I told you to do this. But even working with people, you have to see each person's side. Like he said, selflessness. Like, it takes two people to be in a relationship. You can't be in a relationship with just yourself. We're not. Remember those things in science class? Autosexual germs. Asexual.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, I thought auto meant self.
Oh, yeah, it's not asexual.
Maybe
I
it's
forgot
auto
what it's
and
called.
asexual. And so, and so, like, you just have to have that selflessness to, just submit. You submit in a very cautious way. If you really understand terminology of what submit really means, just like submitting your pride, your will to the greater good. Submit yourself under the mighty hand of God, and you'll be lifted up in due time. That's reconciliation. That's serenity. That's moving in one accord. Imagine if that knife thing just destroyed our whole relationship because I have ego and pride. Like, bro, what are you talking about? I told you what to do. And now what are we arguing over? We're arguing over a knife. Now we don't talk. Now we're roommates that can't even speak to each other because of the knife. You know what I'm saying? And so there's the last two things I'm saying. I got two verses in mind. The first one is let your light shine before men so they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. For me, that means like when people see me, I want them to see God through me, and see God acting out through me, and the Spirit of God living in me. It's like, wow, like, Dunkley, there's just something about you. There's something about you. It's not me, bro. It's God living inside of me, and me just succumbing my will to God's will and allowing Him to act through me. Because the way that God displays love, God is spirit. So if the Spirit of God lives in me, God is love, and love is patient, love is kind. So if I am patient, if I am kind, if I don't keep record of wrongdoings, if I do not boast, then I'm acting out godliness towards the people around me, acting out godliness towards my peers. Like, I'm a living example of how God operates via my circle. And my second one is do not get weary of doing good, because at the right time you will receive the reward if you do not give up. Like, bro, be persistent in those pessimists. Like those people that's like, bro, wake up and it's a bad day. Wake up and it's a bad day. And you just get tired, but don't get tired. Like, as Christians, we have to have a certain kind of capacity to be able to deal with people who are like that. Because, everyone's calling, but few are chosen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's calling, but only a couple people pick up the phone. Like, some people live in God on voicemail. That's fine. God gonna use the people who answer, and God gonna use the people who answer to get to the people who didn't answer. So it's like, just have that consistency and that persistency to continue to push, to push, to push. Hey, bro, I know you're having a bad day, but I just want to let you know I'm still here for you. Like, no matter what you're going through, I got you. No matter what you're going through, eventually it's gonna snap. Like, personally for me, bro, when I was going through that hard time of my life, and I was just kind of like the black sheep of the family, like something just snapped because my family just kept crowding me with love. You know what I'm saying? Every day, my mom gave me a hug. My dad said, "I'm proud of you. I love you." And something in me is just like, bro, I'm tripping. Like, you're an outlier. Like, as that person who used to be a pessimist, who used to be negative all the time, who used to be sad, anxious, you're gonna feel like an outlier when everybody around you is just so positive. Like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? So eventually you're going to give into that joy and give into that happiness. So it eventually becomes your own human nature. So yeah.
yeah, man. Pray every day to be more like Christ. Be a light to others. And don't do this. Don't do it for reward. Like, just be happy. Try to be happy every single day, and it'll just become natural. And yeah, like you said, happiness is contagious.
Happiness is free. All y'all checking out bank account don't know how I'm gonna do this. Happiness is free. $3.99. And it pays dividend.
Try to be more like Christ. Pray for that. You know, a lot of people that might, all the viewers that read your Bible, like, what I'm saying, Christ, he's loving. What I'm saying, caring. Why wouldn't you want to be like that? So just try, act upon it, work towards it. It'll happen. Enjoy.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm good. I'm good.
You feel what I switched up? I said personally for me.
Thanks for tuning in to episode.
Thanks for kicking it with us. This was good vibes.
Happiness.
Yeah, come kick it with us next week. You know, we in here weekly, man. Turn this on while you're doing. You know, yeah, I know y'all girls that got clients. Put this on for your clients. Y'all dudes that be chilling in y'all room, watching YouTube. Stop watching NBA YoungBoy. Watch Fusaku. Fusaku will benefit your life. NBA will do nothing for you. But yeah, comes around, goes around, comes back around.
Full circle.
Urban Keith run the world.